What's happening, guys? The Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer is here. It has some great new footage, and you can watch the German version on my channel, or you can watch the English version. The link will be in the description. I'd like to point out certain things from the new footage now. First of all, the humor. Now you can see this scene where Aunt May is about to enter the room and Peter tries to hide. It's really great humor. This is like, this is Peter from the comic books. This is exact same Peter Parker from the comic books. This movie might feature the best Spidey humor ever. Peter is witty, he's funny, and his face looks, like burnt. I suppose it's after his first encounter with Electro at Times Square, or maybe he did some experiments like in the first movie with his new web shooters. Talking about web shooters, right here you can see that the new web shooters also produce the smoke effect. There's the smoke. And the sound sounds a little bit different, and there is no red glow. It doesn't glow anymore. The new web shooters don't glow like the old ones. So it's pretty nice improvement, so to say. Now another scene worth discussing is probably a scene where Spidey tries to stop a bus. Yeah, it kinda looks similar to the train scene from Spider-Man 2, but I think this scene might be even better. You can clearly see that Spidey tries to save this man right here with his daughter, and the bus is actually full of people. You can see the Daily Bugle Easter egg on the bus, and the scene is just amazing. It just shows Spidey in his true hero colors, and this scene might be equal to Spider-Man's 2 train scene, maybe even better. So yeah, there's a Daily Bugle Easter egg, one of the few in this trailer. Now here's this kid wearing Spidey's costume. We spotted him before a couple of months ago in some of the set pictures. Apparently he's a huge fan of Spidey, and maybe he will try to help him at some point in the movie. Kinda like, this kid from Iron Man 3, but maybe it will be done differently. Now a shot of Times Square, a better look at Times Square once Electro emerges. You can see that billboards are turning off, basically the whole Times Square is just, there is a huge blackout, there's no electricity. Now Spidey approaches Electro for the first time, I'm pretty sure. Spidey calls Electro like, "Hey Sparkles," something like that, it's just witty Spider-Man. That's the Spider-Man from the comic books once again. That's the perfect Spidey I've always imagined to see on the big screen. Right here on the video screen we can spot Spidey, and he's like featured at Times Square all over the place. And by the way, this year, as we know by now, Spidey will be featured during Times Square's New Year's Eve celebration, and Sony Pictures will show some new footage on the same video screens which we spotted on in the trailer, which is just amazing. CGI looks amazing. This is not the bad CGI as some of the people claim. This does not look like a video game. It's just a little bit lens flares. Well, everybody loves J.J. Abrams. Now here's another shot of Spidey swinging towards Electro. Once again, CGI looks amazing. This is CGI. This isn't practical swinging, I'm pretty sure. We can see there's a bunch of cars, fire everywhere. Basically, Spidey came to Times Square probably a little bit late, too late. Electro managed to destroy the whole place already. Now during this part in the trailer, somebody on the background says, "We have plans for you, Peter." It doesn't sound like Harry Osborn, it doesn't sound like Norman, it doesn't sound like Jamie Foxx, Electro, Max Dillon as well. I'm wondering who's saying this line. It doesn't sound like Rhino as well. I mean, Rhino is supposed to have a Russian accent, so maybe it's Norman. The voice is kinda distorted. I'm really curious who says this line. Maybe it's Donald Menken, Colin Feore, maybe somebody else, maybe it's Man in the Shadows. He sounds like the gentleman. Here's the Disney logo. Everybody believes that it's the first connection between Spidey and Avengers. Obviously not, it's Times Square, there are lots of different advertisements. And finally, a brief mention of the power plant fight. You can spot on the trailer that Electro managed to teleport. He basically teleports. Well, a guy can transform himself into pure electricity, so what do you expect? Now this power plant belongs to Ascarp. It's their sort of prototype power plant, and it's the worst place to fight Electro. I mean, he can absorb all the electricity and become invincible, so Spidey is gonna have some hard times. fighting him. Also a scene of Peter and Gwen, basically a really funny scene where Peter tells to Gwen that, you know, it's dangerous, just stay here, and he web zips her hand, and Gwen is wearing the same outfit as in the clock tower scene, where she probably dies. The same death outfit, so maybe Peter leaves her here near car, and then Harry kidnaps her and brings her to the clock tower. So yeah, the trailer is amazing, the humor is great, the bus scene is just amazing, and the CGI is pure spectacular. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, let me know what's your favorite part in this trailer, and I'm out for now.